Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII Part 36. In the previous video we activated the time compression and now we're like in the future or something in Ultimecia's castle. I don't know, man. Don't pretend it makes sense, okay? Also, apparently you can't do shit in Ultimecia's castle. Everything is disabled. Because reasons. All we can do is auto attack. What's the... Okay, so we can switch to the other party, but like, why do I want to do that? I don't know, I guess we're just gonna walk around for a little bit. Granted, I mean, so it said our limit breaks are turned off, right? So we actually don't want Squall at low HP. Oh yeah, you guys have literally no magic equipped. And I can't use items. Well, isn't that a dang old coinky dink? Oh, you can't use magic at all. Yeah, okay, that's definitely one of the decisions of all time. Also, it's storming kind of bad, so there's a decent chance at any second my power goes out. So if the video just randomly cuts, well, you'll know what happened. What? No. No one can draw. No artists having ass. There's a... Anybody else see the big orb of darkness? Just me? I mean, I can't interact with it. No, I want the thingy! I don't even know what that was supposed to be. Sid's still getting them fucking wire transfers through, though. Okay, let's turn encounters back on for a little bit. There's nothing here. I have been bamboozled. Actually, there probably is something there, but you have to be in the exact right pixel location to interact with it. I mean, the meta's not being here. There they go. I was gonna say, maybe there aren't any random encounters. And I guess there's no real reason to do them. Wow. You guys are like from the start of the game. There really are just like 4 enemies in this game. Please don't. Don't death one-shot me on the first turn. Okay, it didn't actually cast death. I mean, it's definitely one of the decisions of all time. To be like, during the final dungeon, all you can do is auto attack. Like, I don't want to be a hater, but like, seriously, what the fuck were they thinking? Okay, we will not be turning encounters back on ever again. This is the last random battle of the playthrough. Blood Soul. Okay. Can't use items. Yeah, that makes sense. What? Like, no, seriously, what were they thinking? Because, like, I was thinking that at least it would be like, oh, maybe you know, fight random mini-bosses and then you slowly get your abilities unlocked again. That does not seem to be what's happening. It seems to be they actually lost their fucking mind and were like, yeah, you can only auto-attack in the final dungeon. We're very smart. Like, is that really what fucking happened here? Like, there's no way. No one can draw. Yeah. You're the motherfuckers who turned the ability off, idiots. I'm getting, like, increasingly angry the more this goes on. You can't save. Yeah, that makes sense. This is it. Ultimecia is here. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I gotta at least unlock Limit Break. I mean, maybe if we healed Squall up, we could just auto-attack her to death. I don't know. They actually lost their fucking minds. What do you want from me? I can't go out? Didn't we just... Like, there's nothing here. There's nothing to do. There's this thingy, but it doesn't do anything. I don't... Oh wait, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Do, re, mi, fa. They lost their fucking minds. That's the only answer. There's nothing here. Oh, okay. Face my wrath? Okay, I would prefer not to fight you at this party, but... Time for the most incredible gameplay you've ever seen in your life. We can pretend we're playing Final Fantasy 13 where all you do is mash the A button. I mean, hey, I'll give this game that. It's better than that game. They actually, like... Did they go senile during development? Like, who thought this was a good idea? Like, let's take our already not that great combat system, if we're being completely honest, and then be like, all you can do is auto-attack. Now, this would be better if we had Squall equipped, because Zell is, you know, clearly not cutting it. I mean, I don't even know if I should be killing the summons. I didn't really realize Zell was this weak either. Oh, that could be a problem. I know that's Doom. Well, that's still a problem, but... And we got a rejunction Zell. That's gonna take forever. God. They actually lost their fucking minds. Or I mean, I guess we can just fight them with Squall real quick. I made the mistake of going in the one direction where there were literally no enemies to fight. Squall, you're supposed to attack the big bad. Is that Gilgamesh? Get his ass. Thank you, buddy. Can I just unlock Limit Break? Like, I can beat the final boss if I get Limit Break. Okay. How did, like, so there's supposed to be like 8 fucking monsters and I just ran past every single one? How is it even possible? Alright, we can win with just Limit Break. That's all I need, I think. Well, that's all I need to at least think about trying. So I guess we don't, why do we have 2 parties? I don't think we actually need 2 parties. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna take a risk that we don't actually need 2 parties. And the game's just lying to me. And we're going to mainline that shit. We will use Hero on Squall. I can't go up the stairs. Oh, no, we don't go up the stairs. We go over this thing. What? Okay, whatever. Irving, you get to stay in the final squad. Are you happy? I hope so. There's another save. I didn't even see you there earlier. Like, I'm not necessarily against the idea, but the fact that it's like I ran through half the dungeon and didn't run into a single one of the monsters, that's... I kind of got beef with that. Granted, we can't use items. That is actually going to be a slight issue. I believe. I don't care. We'll just get lucky because we're hashtag build different. I really didn't expect to be at the final boss in 13 minutes. Seed! Seed, seed! Seed, seed, seed! Like, did they go on strike at the end of the game? Like, did just everyone leave the building? And we're like, the interns gotta finish the last third? Curse all seeds! Swarming like locusts roast generations, you disgust me. The world is on the brink of the ever-elusive time compression. Insolent fools, your vain crusade ends here, seeds. The price for your meddling is death beyond death. I shall send you to a dimension beyond your imagining. She's literally gonna send us to the Shadow Realm. I will reign and you will be my slaves for eternity. Whom shall I exterminate first? Okay, so I guess you do have to use both parties. What if I just let them die? What if we just let Squall, like, 1v8 that shit? Oh, did he just pick people randomly? So, maybe you just need to get lucky? Hey, like them apples. Squall, buddy. Squall, buddy. Absorbed into the time? Oh, well. It's okay, you'll come back. It's just like Final Fantasy V, you know? Spoilers? Well, I mean, it said we had our limit break unlocked, but we clearly don't. I mean, the game's just broken. What the fuck ever, man. Did it, like, unlock it for one character? Bro, I don't want to play this shit anymore. Alright, we're gonna try it again. We got items unlocked. We found another monster in a random fucking invisible hatch in the background. Okay, apparently you can't fast forward through the incredible dialogue of seed, 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 I hate seed. I mean, she does look cool. Like, I'll give her that. But, like, holy shit, they actually had... That was the dialogue they wrote for their final boss? Okay, so we have no Squall, so you guys all have to get banished to time. It's okay, we'll definitely... You'll come back at the end, right? You know? Our plan is that we gave everyone one GF so they can use item. So that they can cast Hero on Squall, who will then activate Renzokuken, and hopefully it won't be bugged this time. Granted, maybe they'll just kill her, because she can't do shit. There she goes. That should kill Quistis. Or not. That'll kill Quistis. No, don't dispel Irvine. Okay. Get your hero ready. That's not who we need. If you guys don't send out Squall, you're gonna die. It's looking like only Irvine might not be banished to time. Oh, game over. Fuck you. We just didn't get lucky. I just really want to be done with this game. I actually hate this final section, like, just on a moral level. Like, I'm not against the idea. It's just, like, the worst execution ever. Like, the idea of, like, you need to fight a bunch of mini-bosses and slowly regain all your abilities, which is what, you know, I instantly thought we were going to do, is fine. Making it be a fucking scavenger hunt where you have to run around and try and find the one interactable thing in the background. Like, the fact that we ran through, like, half the dungeon and we didn't find a single monster, and even finding the second one took forever. Like, it should be very easy to find, like, at least, like, 3 or 4. So at least, you know, you could have, like, all your basic shit. I don't know. Or really what I would prefer is it's just your stats are lowered. Instead of, like, locking out options. So that I feel like I could, like, kind of cheese do it if I get lucky, like this. Like, I shouldn't be able to do this. It should be, I don't know. Or even just make the dungeon kind of linear and just every mini-boss you fight slowly returns your power. I don't know. The way they did it, though, not the way I would have liked. Like, I don't know. I feel like this game completely collapsed past, like, Disc 2. We got a squall. Oh, no! This is before I fucking saved and got items back. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, I hate this game. I mean, that's on me, but I really, really am not having fun in the slightest anymore. But we'll finish it, because we're so close to the end. Okay, Selfie's been banished to time, and apparently I forgot to assign item to Quistis. My bad. Also, I just loaded the wrong save earlier. Because I did save after beating the thing, I messed up. Now here's the question, does invincibility even work? There's a decent chance the answer is no. And also, I don't know how long it lasts. Okay, only 4 hits. Pretty weak, Squall. I don't know if we can double up on it, but I'm probably just gonna try it anyway. Get spun on. Okay, at least that's like a phase 1, the most powerful GF. Sorry, I can't draw or anything or do nothing like that. Ha ha ha. It's okay, Squall's invincible. He's still faded, right? It's, I don't know who you're supposed to be. Don't doom me. That'd be really rude. No. No! Okay, it doesn't work. I can't see my cursor. Something, I couldn't even read what that said. Angelo, yeah, get his ass. Why do you not have item equipped? I know I equipped the item on you, you little liar. That like auto Wazaga was blown away. Okay. Who asked? The GF's true power allow me to show you. Griever, make them bleed. Okay. I love that. Hey, you beat the enemy? What if he one-shot you as he died? I mean, the final boss is a little ridiculous. I'll give him props for that. Which, I mean, I guess you kind of had to. Because the game is so fundamentally broken. I've junctioned myself onto Griever. No, it's, she's become fat. The banishing at the time is kind of cool. Like, that's actually a kind of neat mechanic to make the game harder. I'll give them that. Bro, I ain't never seen this before. Okay, honestly, I'm just like a little more worried about him being one-shot. Oh yeah, I was told apparently Aura will let you limit break regardless of HP. Okay, it didn't work. Alright, cool. I guess because you're invincible, you can't even cast self buffs, which is interesting. And by interesting, I mean annoying. Oh no, there's a thingy! Not the thingy! I don't know what that means! You thought you could hit Zell, you fool? So who died? Quista Selfie? Okay, maybe you're not. You got 4 phases? Joke's on you. I've got a 4th frickin' phase? Oh. They really like their one-shots on phase transitions, eh? I mean, I kind of respect it, man. The final boss is like a little bullshit, and I like it. Like, I've actually managed to make it a little challenging despite how fundamentally broken the game is. So respect to that. See, Renoa, she didn't get banished to time, so it's all good. It's just Selfie and Quistis. They weren't that developed as characters. Rogue! And it's just Zell and Squall standing alone as it should be. Renault, she's just taking a nap. She'll be better. She'll be better. She won't get sucked up into the void or nothing. But no, honestly, the final boss is kind of cool. Doesn't make any damn sense. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but you know. I mean, I feel like that maybe. I feel like the word Griever seems familiar, but I don't know. It didn't really mean anything. Bro, we not done? Don't give him a 4th freaking phase, a 5th freaking phase. Wow, they actually wilded the fuck out for this. I am Ultimecia. Yeah, okay. If I get one shot as soon as it fucking starts, I'm gonna be so mad. I mean, there's a non-zero chance you just get hit by a super attack immediately and die. I think our thing is wearing off. Yeah, it did wear off. No, wait, no, it's still active. No, not my triple. It'd be pretty bad if you got rid of our, Get his ass, Squall. They really gave her 5 phases. I mean, that is insane, though. Goodbye, Rena. The whole game's plot was pointless. It's okay, we got Irving. I wish it wouldn't reset my items every time. Punchers. Okay, just seriously don't blow away my Ultima. That would be really bad. Oh, we maybe need to... Oh, shit. I don't know any of your stuff. I just want to see the move, even if it doesn't do shit. Okay, he didn't do it. Okay. All according to plan. It's okay, Irving. Nobody cares if you die. No offense. I don't know if that command went through. Oh god, I completely lost it. Oh, it did. Okay. Not a zombie, no! That should almost get you. I think we maybe need one more. Reflect on your childhood. Can't tell if we have our thing up or not. Squall, buddy. Okay, I guess it got turned off again. Can't really tell if debuffs or buffs are active if they don't have like a visual indicator. Ah, shit. Prefer if you didn't do that. Bro, I can't see my characters. Okay. I think that means Irving's dead. Did we get you? Okay. Once again, Zell and Squall stand alone. I mean, it's actually a pretty cool final boss. Basically got like 6 damn phases. Who knows? Maybe we'll go 7 and 8. One phase for each game. Who knows? I mean, the art department killed it. It's probably actually like, it's not the most meaningful final boss, but it's maybe like the coolest. Like up to this point in the series, honestly. Like it doesn't really mean anything because Ultimecia is like a joke villain, but let's go back to our time. Irving, you got, I guess you didn't get banished. You kind of lived. Selphie, you're dead, remember? Shut up, just calm down and think where we gotta go. Careful, guys, don't pick the wrong time. Whatever you do, don't fall into a time warp. Time, place, who I want to be with. But yeah, honestly, I really like that final boss fight. I want to go there where Squall and I promised. Oh no, the GF made him forget. Squall! I really didn't expect to, like, beat the game this fast, though. And also, man, I am happy in hindsight that I went ahead and beat what's-her-name so I could turn Laguna into 100 heroes. Where am I? I hate auto-advancing dialogue. It's my enemy. Squall, where are you going? I don't know, man. I can't see shit. I'm gonna find Sis. Squall! Matron. Excuse me, have you seen a little boy? No. You don't have to worry. The boy won't go anywhere. Is that a threat? I think so too, poor thing. You're alive? The sorceress? Yes, Matron. Okay, so she's supposed to be the sorceress that started the whole thing. Matron, stand back! It's okay, there's no more need to fight. I was wondering if they're going to explain the whole sorceress thing or not that gave her power. Sorcerer's just looking for someone to pass her powers on to. Uh-huh. In order to die in peace, a sorceress must be free of all her powers. I know, for I am one too. Uh-huh. I shall take over the sorceress's power. I do not want one of the children to become one. Can't you just stab her? Like, why do we care if she dies in peace? Matron? Is this the end? I hope so. Most likely. You call me matron. Who are you? A seed. A seed from Balam Garden. What the fuck's a seed? Seed? Garden? By God, Squall's his own grandpa. Both garden and seed were your ideas. Garden trained seed. Seeds are trained to defeat the sorceress. What are you saying, crazy dude? I got she's confused by this, but not the random fucking evil lady just popping up out of nowhere and blasting her with lightning. You're that boy from the future? Matron? Please return. You do not belong here. I can't find sis. Am I all alone? Who's he? He looks like a loser. Nobody. You don't need to know. Yeah, that's what kids like to hear. You don't need to know. The only squall permitted here is you. Do you know where to go back to? Do you know how? Not really, but I'm sure it'll all work out. Will you be alright by yourself? Well, we're not gonna be by yourself. I'll be alright, matron. Well, I'm glad we developed Edia's character, seconds for the game ends. Because I'm not alone. I'm not alone. If I call out, they will answer. Where is everyone? Renoa, where are you? Zell, Selfie, Quistis, even that Irving guy. Renoa! Am I alone? Renoa, I want to hear your voice. Which way do I go? Can't make it back alone. Renoa? Am I all alone again? Where am I? Whoa. Yeah, so in hindsight, maybe letting the villain do the time compression thing was not the best idea. Maybe we shouldn't have just let them do the thing that we don't really understand. Like, no, seriously, what are the other two belts for? Squall, you have to explain this before you can be freed from purgatory. If you can explain why the fuck you're wearing 3 belts... You're not getting out until you tell us, Squall. You can keep walking forever. You're gonna spend 40 years in the damn wilderness, Squall. What are they for, Squall? You don't even have anything attached to them, Squall. I don't know. I just thought they looked cool. I'm sorry. If I take them off, will that let me out? Oh no, I'm being ghosted. Are we gonna die in 7 days? Bro, the art department understood the fucking assignment, man. It's just, everyone else could have got on board, man. Like, this is honestly a great cinematic. Well, that seems bad. I mean, this is a really long cinematic too. This is like where all the fucking budget went. For better or worse.
Last night here for you. Same old songs, just once more. My last night here with you. Maybe yes, maybe no. I kind of lied it your way. How you shyly placed your eyes on me. Did you ever know that I had mine on you? Darling, so there you are.
That's pretty cool.
With that look on your face, as if you never heard, as if you never done. Shall I be the one for you, who pinches you softly?
So I forgot a new jacket.
If frown is shown, then I would know.
Shouldn't this man be in prison for like 1 billion years? I mean, just uncalled for. Rude and churlish.
So let me come to you, close as I wanna be, close enough
I mean, when the game doesn't have any dialogue and is not trying to actually explain anything, I guess it kind of works. I think it lacks some meaning, though, because these characters aren't really that well built up, but... Like, it's got really strong visual imagery. But you can't just have strong visual imagery, you know? You gotta have, like, the actual written word to back everything up and make it have impact and for you to care, and the game just didn't really do that. Like, Rain's in the game for like 30 minutes. It's hard for me to be that invested in their relationship when she exists for 30 minutes. But yeah, okay, I mean, I was expecting maybe a little bit more wrap-up at the end there. But honestly, that was probably the best way they could have ended it, is like literally just like, hey, art department, go off. The writers all quit in the last third of the game. I mean, that's really what it feels like. It feels like the writing department went on strike and they had to finish the game, like, just visually. Which, you know, in a sense is actually done really well. Like, that whole last inning cinematic is great. It just, you can't just have imagery. You know? Like, they're two parts of a whole, and no matter how well you do one half, if you don't have the other half to support it, it's just not gonna come across as well. I wish she kept her sorcerer's get up the whole time. But yeah, I mean, overall, the game is fine. I enjoyed it with some exceptions. The final dungeon, they were wilding the fuck out, but the actual final boss is great. I mean, my biggest criticisms, obviously the plot is incomprehensible. Like, not only does it not make much sense, which is not its biggest crime. The biggest crime is that it's just not that interesting. Partially because I think its cast of characters is like maybe the weakest of any of the Final Fantasy games I've played, with the exception of 13. Like, only Squall and Renoa are actually developed to any degree. I kind of like Zell, but he is extremely one note. Same for Quistis, Selphie, and Irving. Like, Zell has some personality, but he doesn't really have any development at all. Same for the other characters. That's probably actually my biggest criticism, is just the actual characterization and everything. Like, it just wasn't that invested. Combined with the plot just being... like, even if it made sense, which I'm not going to concede that it does, no matter how much you try and explain it, I just don't think it's that interesting to begin with. You know? That's, I guess, my biggest issue. Gameplay-wise, it's just okay. The junction system is neat, and I kind of like it, but it's a little too convoluted I really do think having one shared magic pool would be nice. I do like how they made the final boss fight actually kind of hard, despite how, like, broken the combat is in the player's favor. Now, I may be just saying that because we didn't get Squall's Ultima dismissed. Apparently, because it seemed like it was dismissing active things you had Junction, so I guess that in theory you could just arbitrarily halfway through the boss fight or like 99% of the way through the boss fight get rid of Squall's Ultima, and then I would have said this game is shit from ass, but because that didn't happen, I don't hate the game. But if that had happened, you would not hear the end of it. I would be talking about how this game is so bad. So because RNG favored me, I'm kind of okay with it. But yeah, overall, I mean, I definitely see why it's considered to be one of the weakest entries in the franchise. I know some people love it, and I can kind of see it, but also not really. I don't know. It's just like, I mean, I think I said this earlier. It's like a rough draft, is what it feels like. And I do think this game was like made extremely quickly, so maybe that's part of it. They just like shit this thing out way too fucking fast after Final Fantasy VII. Bad that they blew their entire budget on cinematics, which, I mean, they did great, but you know, cinematics are like 10% of the game at the end of the day. You need a whole hell of a lot more than that. Also, what the fuck is going on? Is that supposed to be the ocean? Are we in space? Is time still fucked? Who knows? We're just flying. Those are clouds? We're on the moon? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's just, yeah. It needed more time in the damn oven. It's kind of like, you know, you take something out too early and it's not cooked all the way and it's still like edible and like okay to some degree. The game just literally closes. That shit is so funny. I mean, I guess that was kind of the style back in the day, was to just like have the game freeze on the credits. And you'd be sitting there as a kid, when you weren't really used to that tech, being like, it just says the end. Can I like save the game or anything? Do I have to, is my console broken? Is it supposed to freeze here? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, the game's fine. I'm glad I played it. I'm glad I didn't skip it, because I thought about just skipping it and going straight to 9, which I'm more excited to play because A, I haven't played it at all, and 9 is like one of the hipsters' choices for best Final Fantasy. Like there's 5 answers for best Final Fantasy. There's, depending on your age, Final Fantasy 7 or 10. If you're my age, you probably say 10, because like, you know, I grew up playing 10. 7 was a little bit before my time, but for many people, 7 was like their first game in the series or just their first JRPG in general. So it's got a very special place in their heart, and it's just a generally pretty good game. So those are the 2 most popular answers. Then there's 2 hipster answers, which are 6 and 9. For the longest time, I was a 6er. I still think Final Fantasy 6 probably like per capita, like per hour, is the best entry in the series, because it's just jam-packed of goodness. Then 9, which I don't really know why people like 9. I just know it's really well liked. And then there's the correct answer, which is 14, is the best entry in the series, but 14 also has the lowest lows, but the highest highs, so it's kind of hard to recommend, because even though I love Final Fantasy 14, I think the base game is horrendous. Like, you have to slog through like 50 or 60 hours before it kind of gets good, and even then it's pretty uneven for a while. And it doesn't get truly excellent until you get to Shadowbringers, which is like 200 hours. But it has the highest highs in the series, which I value a lot. That's my mini review of Final Fantasy XIV. But yeah, so I mean, we'll definitely play 9 sometime eventually. There won't be like, there was like a 2-year gap between me playing 7 and 8 because I just wasn't really sure if I wanted to do 8 on the channel, just because, I mean, a myriad of reasons. I knew it wasn't that well liked. I'd played part of it before, and I didn't absolutely love the first half of the game, which I played. I liked it more than I ever thought I would. Because, I mean, I never actually talked about this. I meant to talk about this at the start of the Let's Play, but I never got around to it. My introduction to Final Fantasy VIII was actually a very, very old series of YouTube videos from like 2007 or something by this creator that I really liked for many years until they went crazy and I stopped watching them because they said some fucked up shit. But Spoonie's quote-unquote review of Final Fantasy VIII, which was kind of like, in a way, like really ahead of its time because it was kind of like a pseudo Let's Play of the game. Like, it wasn't really a traditional review, but it was very like comedically negative in the style of like an angry video game nerd video. Like just really riffing on Final Fantasy VIII. So like that's kind of part of the reason why I remembered some of the plot points, like everybody grew up at the same orphanage and things like that. Now I remember part of it because I'd actually played that part of myself, but I kind of like, I've kind of forgotten most of the general plot outline, but that was like my introduction to the game, which was like pretty comedically negative. Like it wasn't just, I mean, plus it's been like probably 13 years since I last watched those videos, but I think I was never really going to be in a completely fresh state for this game. No, I don't think I would have liked the game even if I had no prior knowledge as a kid when I was first exposed to it, but because it's just got too many fucking problems. Like the writing in particular, and it's not even like a translation thing, I don't think. Because like Final Fantasy VII has like apparently a pretty bad translation. But Final Fantasy VIII, I feel like the problem is just that like there's just sequences where there should be words and there aren't words. Like scenes are just way too short, which I don't think comes across as a translation issue. It's not that like what is translated is bad. It's just that there are not enough words. And scenes just happen so randomly and they don't explain stuff until like several hours later and it feels like an ass pull. It feels like some of the explanations are like they're retroactively going back and trying to justify stuff after it's been presented. Like it's like they're putting duct tape on the holes in the ship is what it feels like. Like so many of the different times where you'll be like, that doesn't make any sense. And like 4 hours later, they'll be like, actually, the sorceress did it. I don't know. But I had a mostly fun time. Like I enjoyed myself. I had fun kind of riffing on the game. Even there was this kind of weird disconnect though, where, cause like parts of the game are good. Like that whole final cinematic sequence, some of the Squall Renoa stuff, like they're pretty, like Squall is actually a pretty well-developed character. I like Squall. And Renoa, I think she maybe needed a little bit more time in the oven, but she's a mostly pretty good character. And it's like, you can tell that was clearly meant to be the focus, but I don't know. It needed more time. It's a rough draft of what could have been a great game, but is what is instead merely an okay game. But yeah, I think we're going to call it here. I don't think we're going to do any like bonus. I presume there's probably a super boss or something. I don't care enough to do it, if I'm being honest. So we're going to leave that thread undone. I have no clue what we're going to be playing next on the channel. I actually have like absolutely no idea. There's a few things that I thought about, but I'm frankly just like, I'm not really feeling them right now. So I have no clue what's going to be next on the channel. There is a decent chance we'll play Final Fantasy IX. Well, there's a chance before the end of the year. I don't know. It's weird. Because there are several games I'd like to play that are coming around. Because it's what? We got, there's a Trails game in what, July or something. And that's probably going to take a few months, and probably don't really want to jump into another longish JRPG immediately after this. At the very least, not one of the same series. So I don't know. But I am really looking forward to playing 9. And then 10 as well. Just because that's like, I mean, that was my very first, well, technically my second Final Fantasy game as a kid. So there's a lot of nostalgia in that, even if it won't be Blonde. But that'll be like a fun one for me. But yeah, I'm just kind of rambling at this point. You know, sorry I didn't love the game, but it's just okay. Yeah. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.